1768, we have the passage of the Townsend Acts. And Lord Townsend was in charge of raising revenue in a way that wouldn't upset the colonists. Remember, only a few years earlier, we had things like the Sugar Act and the Stamp Act, and it was all of this kind of, rioting in Boston, and the Great Britain Crown backed off from that. But now they're trying to find a way to do it, in their eyes, what is going to be an external tax rather than an internal tax, like the Stamp Act, a direct tax. So what they're going to do is basically charge the colonists a tariff for importing manufactured goods from Great Britain. Goods like paper and paint and glass and lead, things that the colonists needed. So when the colonists heard about this, they said, "You've got to be kidding me. We're British citizens and you're going to make us pay a tariff and having us have to buy these goods. You're kind of putting a gun to our head, aren't you?" And we don't have representation. So the Massachusetts Bay Colony had an assembly, and they put together a circular letter for all the other colonies, basically trying to get them to boycott these taxes from Great Britain, these unfair, unnatural, unconstitutional taxes. And when Great Britain found out about that, they freaking flipped the lid. And the new colonial secretary, Lord Hillsborough, he was ordered by the Crown and by Parliament to get the assembly guys to back off this. So he ordered the Massachusetts governor, Francis Bernard, to basically get this done. And when that couldn't be done, that's when they start sending in the army peoples. And the first was the HMS Romney, which arrived in Massachusetts Bay in May of 1768. And by June of 1768, only a month later, they captured a certain ship called the Liberty. And this was John Hancock's ship. John Hancock has tremendous financial influence in the colonies, and he was making most of his money bootlegging and smuggling. And now that his ship is gone, they're going to create havoc in the streets.